Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin's, and we're back with another edition of PauLInstaMyooin's personal best opinions on Pokemon. For this edition, it will be about Ledyba and Ledian. So they pretty much have this almost exactly the same held item, but they have the same exact moves. Also, their ability is different from each of them. So the only held item that is different is the Z Crystal, and then the ability is just that. Um, yeah, you'll see. But yeah, that's the only differences. So anyway, let's get on the moves for both of them for Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. First of all, Swift. Swift is a 60 power, 100 accurate, well actually no, infinite accuracy, special normal type attack. And that's a special effect is that it never misses, so it's pretty sweet. And then Double Edge. Double Edge is a 120 power, 100 accuracy, physical normal type attack. And pretty much, it's all powerful and everything, but every time you do damage with this attack, you'll be taking a bit of damage to your own health, so yeah. And then Light Screen. Light Screen and Reflect. These both are a special status Psychic type move, and they both last for 5 turns. Protects your team, but for Light Screen, it protects your team heavily from special attacks, and then for Reflect, it's for the physical attacks you're protected heavily against. 5 turns your whole team. So pretty much it's like the damage done from those for Light Screen it's special, and then Reflect it's for physical. It'll half that damage against your team, so it's pretty sweet. And then for Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, XY, Mega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire. So there's a lot of different things here. 2 different ones. So Mach Punch and Bug Buzz. So Bug Buzz is a 90 power, 100 accuracy special bug type attack, and it's really good and all, but it also has a 10% chance whoever uses against to lower their special defense by 1. So it's pretty sweet. And then Mach Punch. Mach Punch is a 40 power, 100 accuracy physical fighting type attack. You're probably wondering why is this a thing? Not only is it because of a different type, but also this is one of the moves that has a thing called priority. So this has a +1 priority. It pretty much means that this will be most likely going first than any other move. There's other moves that have, just like +1 priority like this move, or +2, and I think all the way up to +3 as well. The higher priority, the faster it's going to be. So pretty much whenever you're using a priority move and another Pokemon is using one as well, if it's the same priority, whoever's faster is like, they're going to go first. So yeah. And then, for Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, the only thing different here is actually just Air Slash instead of Reflect. So Air Slash is a 75 power, 95 accuracy, special flying type attack. And this has a 30% chance whoever uses against to flinch them. Now flinching works how you have to be faster than the Pokemon to flinch them, that's what I was trying to say. And pretty much when a Pokemon gets flinched, you'll be able to know when it comes for their time to use whatever they want to use in that turn. It'll say they flinched and can't move, so it's pretty good. And then the held item Pokemon, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. They both have the same effects to boost the power normal type moves by 10%, but in older generations it's called a Pink Bow, in current generations it's called the Silk Scarf, so yeah. And then for Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, XY, Mega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire. For offline, you want the Life Orb. Now, what the Life Orb does, when a Pokemon has this held on them, the power of their physical and special type attacks are boosted by 30%, but it's just like double-edged, where every time you do damage, you'll be taking a bit of damage to your health, so yeah. You're doing a lot more damage with all your attacks, but you'll be also taking damage depending on how much damage you've done. And then online. The rule about online held items is when a held item gets used in an online battle, you get it right back after the battle's done. So it's really good for the items like Focus Sash, which are really annoying to grind for. So what this item does exactly, when a Pokemon holds this and they're at full health and they would have got one-shotted, they always live at 1 health. So it's a very good item to have. Being able to get at least 1 move off on all your Pokemon is pretty sweet. As long as you don't get flinched, infatuated, confused, frozen, asleep, or paralyzed, you'll at least get 1 move off, and that can always make the difference. And then, oh gosh, hold on. Alright, hold on. There we go. Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. Online, it's the same for the, Focus Sash. For offline, for Ledyba, you actually want the Fightinium Z. Now, let me explain something about Z moves you didn't know. Z moves, they never miss, so it's pretty sweet. And the Titanium Z is for the Mach Punch, because that's the weakest move on Ledyba. And then the reason why Ledian has Normalium Z is because the hidden ability, or just the ability in general I have on Ledian, it actually boosts the power of the Mach Punch. So I have Normalium Z just have it for double edge. Not only to make it super powerful, but you actually don't take recoil, because when you power up a move with a Z move, it actually takes away its effects if it's an attacking move. So yeah, it's pretty good. And then for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, there are no held items, and then the ability. I'll start off with Ledyba. So I'll explain because the hidden ability, that's what Ledian has, but the hidden ability is different for Ledyba. So Ledyba's hidden ability is Rattled. Pretty much when you get hit by a bug, dark, or I think ghost type move as well, you can look up, I know it's at least bug and dark, but when you get hit with one of those moves, when you have the ability Rattled, your speed will actually get increased by 1 every time. So it's pretty good, I guess, if you want to get speed up. And then the other basic ability for both of them, would be, what was it? I actually forget. Yeah. Okay, well, anyways, the ability I chose for Ledyba would be one of the other basic abilities, Swarm. Swarm pretty much makes it to where, with the Pokemon with this ability, when they're in a pinch, that means in red health, their bug type moves will be boosted, so it's pretty good. And then the ability for Ledian I chose was the hidden ability, was Iron Fist. Now, Iron Fist, what this does, pretty much the Pokemon with this ability, they power the punching type moves, like Mach Punch to put an example, it actually gets boosted in power. So that's why I had the whole, Ledian, I have the Titanium Z, because the Mach Punch is being powered up by the Iron Fist. And I just can't think of what that other ability was. I don't remember what it was, but okay, whatever. You can look it up, but these are the ones I chose for them. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the video. So if you enjoyed, if you'd be so kind to support me by donating to my Patreon, as long as you're not putting yourself in a bad spot by doing so, of course, and feel free to. Link is in the description down below. But anyways, I've been your host, PauLInstaMyooin's, and goodbye.